How to check if multiprocess e10s option is enabled in your Firefox. Since Firefox 47 multiprocess option electrolysis, e10s, is enabled, but I am afraid, my Firefox still only uses one process. There are a lot of options fingering with this subject in About column config. How can I verify that all options are set right? Which options enable/disable the multiprocess capability? How do I find out if an add-on blocks this option?
Open the site About column support in Firefox, which indicates if e10s is enabled. There is a line multiprocess stage rollup, which would be set to true if e10s is enabled. Also look for a number higher than 0 in the multiprocess Windows entry. This is translated to your locale, for example Fenster mit mehreren Prozessen and Webenheitsprozess in German. For example, accessibility add-ons can trigger disabling this feature. On this site you can check if add-ons you are using are compatible, this URL. There is also a Mozilla site to check compatibility. You find the add-on in the extension file names in your profile folder. For example, the tab groups add-on has the tab groups at Quicksaver and is incompatible with e10s. If you would like to opt in to test the feature anyway, open About column config and toggle browser.tabs.remote.autostart to true. On your next restart, e10s should be active. Force enable. Don't try this on Android, or it will break your Firefox app completely. On desktops, if you've tried enabling e10s but About support indicates that e10s is disabled, for example, accessibility add-ons can trigger this. You can force e10s on for testing purposes. Within About column config, create a new Boolean pref named browser.tabs.remote.force-enable and set it to true. This is not encouraged. Use it at your own risk. I tried it anyway and it worked. Even with tab groups add-on still enabled, but it's risky. Source: this URL.
My configuration is browser.tabs.remote.autostart column true. Extensions.e10s blocked by add-ons column false. Extensions.e10s blocks enabling column true. After these setting my About column support is showing that multiprocess Windows is enabled by user me. The first two options, browser.tabs.remote.autostart and extensions.e10s blocked by add-ons, is important, and third, extensions.e10s blocks enabling, doesn't seem to affect much. One important point is that extensions.e10s blocked by add-ons column false may break some of your add-ons.
I opted out of multiprocessing in version 64.0.2 of Firefox by going to About column debugging #workers and click Opt out of multiple content processes. I didn't make a mental note of which config option it was changing, and once opted out, there was no button to opt in. Fortunately, I found the config value, dom.ipc.multioptout. The value should be empty.
Videos of the channel, please subscribe.